And the sad part about this, Mary, for real, guys, all of you that's listening, is that you're supposed to be your number one fan. You're supposed to be your best friend. That's what you're supposed to be. And we have found ourselves being our enemy. And that is not good. It's not good when you can look at yourself and talk bad about you. That just doesn't work. And that's what passing the mantle is about, next generation, is so you don't pass that stupidity down to somebody else, or give it to a friend, or give it to a neighbor, or give it to a kindred, or in it. You want to be as positive in a person's life as you can possibly be, because there are so many people, man, can't hold on, don't know how to hold on, thinking about committing suicide, thinking about not getting up tomorrow, and I mean, just left. I mean, their minds are just gone. They don't know that they're doing wrong. I mean, you know, you can get caught up so much in your mind until you can think that you're right, doing wrong. And then there's some of us that know that we're wrong and can't stop ourselves from doing the wrong that we do, because we feel like we're right for doing this wrong, because somebody else wronged me. I feel like I should wrong them, and so I'm right for wronging somebody. No, babies. Wrong is wrong. Please put your phone on mute. 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 Put your phone on mute. And if you can't do it, then hang up and redial. Okay? So I want to hear the feedback of me talking back to myself. That's what we're talking about. We don't want to talk back to ourselves like that unless it's something positive. Unless you look at yourself and say, girl, you know, you looking good today. Girl, oh my God, you looking like you got more money. You looking like some stuff happening for you. Girl, you look just like you got Jesus. You look just like you got Jesus. I'm loving that. Those are things that you can say to yourself. You don't have to wait for a person to say that to you. You can say it to yourself. Benefit from your own life. Stop waiting for people to come into your life and tell you how good you are. You know how good you are. Look at yourself and tell yourself, I am good at what I do, and I know it. And if nobody never tells me, it's okay with me, because I'm good at what I do. Although we do want people to tell us that we are good. I mean, just like the people that see you doing bad, come and tell you about all that bad stupidity that they've heard, or that, you know, whatever the case may be. They see that, then those same people see you doing good. They just don't have enough in them to let you know, girl, you're doing so good, for real though. For real, for real. I'm not jealous. I'm not jealous, for real. I'm proud of what you're doing. And I love that when you can connect with people like that, because it pushes you to where you need to go. But if you got people pulling down on you, and you know they pulling down on you, and you still dealing with that, then you got a problem in your own mind. In your own mind. And you need to start asking you, why do I, not the people, listen to me, not the people, not the people doing it to you. It's you doing it to you, because you're allowing these people to do it to you. How? By participating with the negativity. So that means that there's something wrong with you in your own mind. And you need to reposition or position your mind that you will not let anyone or anyone's do that to you. Okay? All right. Is there anybody else? Do you have a question, or is there anything you want to just talk about? Let's go on with it, because let me tell you something. Give of life, marry me, we'll keep on going. We really will. Okay? All right. So is there anybody else? I'm loving you, babies, for real. Thank you so much for calling in and, you know, taking out time of your busy schedule just to stop by and listen at us tonight, or me tonight, or whomever you're listening, whomever you're calling to hear. Thank you so much for taking our time to just call and hear or listen. If you are someone that do not want to talk, I'll ask again that you do not want to be in this discussion. I'll ask again that you keep your phone on mute, so you will not disturb this conversation of discussion, because it is very important. There's a lot of us that really do want to go on to the next mantle. We want to pass the mantle on out of our lives. We want to also remember that passing the mantle means that I'm ready to elevate myself to the next level. I'm ready to take away from what I'm doing, what I've learned. Listen, I'm ready to take away from what I'm doing into what I've learned to the next level. I don't want to stay on this level anymore. I'm ready to go to the next level. I'm ready to be elevated up to the next level. So God, Jesus, whomever you serve, that's your business. I'm a God, Jesus Christ, Holy Ghost person. That's who I am. So I'm saying, Lord Jesus, whatever I have not gotten right so far, please, Lord, don't hinder me. Don't let nobody hinder me. Don't let anybody come in my life, hinder, block, or stop me from going to the next elevation, the next level. Because there comes a time, babies, we get stuck on that level thinking this is all I'm supposed to be doing right now. This is as far as I'm going right now. I'm good. I'm okay. And really, honestly, you're supposed to be elevated maybe a year or two ago, and you're not, because you're not willing to accept the change that has came in your life and that you yourself need to do to be able to protrude into the next elevation of the level that you're supposed to be on, okay? So let's pass the mantle to yourself. Pass it, and say, I'm ready. I don't look like it. I don't feel like it. It may not look like it to you, but whatever the Lord has for me on the next level, I'm ready. And Lord, if I'm not, don't keep me from going there, and make me ready as I go through. Just get me ready while I'm going through. Okay, so who's the next person? Do you have anything to say? Or if there's not a next person, and Mary or Giver of Life or whomever has something to say, please go on. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Okay, this is Giver of Life. PSJ Life, there was a time in my life that I was going through with my grown children, and you helped me a lot to walk through the emptiness. And there's a friend of mine that's on the line, and I told her to call in to really listen to you. I would like you to maybe expound to her about the kids are grown, they're going through a lot, and she's kind of feeling bad, thinks she's to blame because their life is going like it is. Could you just encourage her or say something to her like you helped me for her to go on to the next phase in her life?
Yeah, okay, so what we're going to do is talk like this, because I really don't know what's no more than what you just said. What you want to do is you want to remember that your life is your life, and your child's or your children's life is their life. That's what you want to do. I'm hoping that sound I heard is not that person hanging up. But what you want to do is you want to realize that your children are just a part of the journey that you're on. Your children are not your life. That's not your life. And a lot of us get stuck in believing that our children and or our child is our life, and if that child or that children or whatever does not participate in my life, I cannot go on. Well, that's a very, very, very bad thing to do to yourself. And not only that, it's a very, very bad thing to do to your child and or children, because you're hindering them from moving on to a greater greatness in their life. Let's just say that you had children, and you and your children were very, 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 very close, and there were things that you did. There were things that you did with your children from the time they were little children up until the time they graduated from school, and maybe some of them are in college, and maybe some of them are working. I don't know, but the fact of the matter is that you were a person that pleased your child or your children. And it was very important to you that your child or your children knew that you were in their corner 100%. The thing with that is there's nothing wrong with that, as long as you realize you're your own entity, you're your own person. So when your children grow up and leave out of your journey, because they will expound and start going on their own journey, start going on their own life, doing their own thing. Not to say that you won't be a part, but you won't be that significant part that you were whenever they were little children. You understand what I'm saying? So there are things that you have done with them. You put yourself on the back burner, and you wore different colors that you didn't like, but you did it because that was what they liked. And you were a person that loved one particular color, but because the children loved gray, you started incorporating gray into your wardrobe. You started making the children feel satisfied and happy with you. And so all of a sudden you become lost into your children, into your family, into what they participated in. You were just a part of that, not realizing that you had your own life. Wait a minute, PSJ, like, what are you saying? Was that a bad thing? No, that was a very good thing. It meant that you are and was a very good mother, and there's nothing wrong with that. However, it means that you are a mentally ill mother right now, because you don't know who you are. You don't know which way you're supposed to be going. You don't know your significant value in life. You don't know who you are as far as you. Do I really like gray? Seriously? Do I really want to wear gray like this? And it'll come a day whenever you find out that I was wearing this because of my children. Not because this is truly who I am. This is what I incorporated into my life because I'm a good mother, or I'm a good whatever, I'm a good wife. So I incorporated what my husband wanted. I incorporated what my children wanted. I incorporated what my job wanted. I incorporated in my life what my family wanted. And in that, I got lost in the shuffle. So if you're lost in the shuffle, there's no way you can know what you like and what you don't like unless you pull yourself back now. Children are gone. You're feeling lonely. You're feeling like I got to find something to do with myself. You're feeling like I got to talk to my child. I must call every day. I must let them know how I'm doing every day. If they don't call me, I feel lost. If I don't talk to them, I feel like something is wrong. I get paranoid. I panic. All these things mean that you're dealing with something that is not right in your mind. Because when you look back at yourself and you start talking about you, what are you saying about you? And if you're saying about you that my mom was there, my sister was there, my brothers was there, this one was there, that one was there, everybody was there, and I never got a chance to learn who I was, then it means that you are late, and it means that there are things that's going on around you that you need to get in contact with. You need to the word I'm trying to find is you need to take a grip on you. You need to figure out in you, what is it and who is it I am? Who am I really? Am I my children's mother? Yes. Am I my husband's wife? Yes. Am I whatever it is you are? Yes. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about you. Who are you aside from everything that's going on around you? Who are you? Can I put my hands on me? Can I deal with the emptiness? Can I deal with the fact that I've raised my children and they're gone and they have their own life and that's it? That's it. Can I deal with that? Can I deal with knowing that it's okay for them to go on and do what they got to do and be the wives and the husbands that they need to be and the moms and the dads that they need to be? So whenever they start going through this emptiness, I'll be able to reach out and say, listen, don't worry, you're going to be okay. I went through it. I did it. It is good. It is not a bad thing to feel like you have accomplished something in your life. When you start feeling the emptiness of everybody is gone now, it look like I'm all by myself. My son isn't really calling. My daughter isn't really calling. They got their life. They've gone about their business. And it looked like they would call me during the rainy day. Looked like they would remember that I'm mom and I'm here. When you start feeling like that, you are a succeeder. You have graciously succeeded and became the parent and the mother that you were supposed to be. If you don't feel that emptiness, never in your life, it means that you are holding back on things that you should let go. And I hope I answered some of the questions, Giver of Life.